What's up, Juventini? Bremer has successful knee surgery, but now it's up to the aftermath. What's the timetable for return? Will Juve do some shopping in January? Will we see a formation change? We're going to tackle it all together right now, and Juve's got their contract ready for Kenan Yildiz, and they're looking to swoop in on another young talent from Bayern Munich. We've got all your Juve news, and we're going to go through it together right now. I'm Berto, this the AJC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. It's October 14th. Let's rock with the news. We kick things off with the obvious, the breaking news out of yesterday that Bremer needed surgery on his meniscus in his left knee. Well, he underwent that surgery and it was a success. So now we look at the aftermath. What is the timetable for his return? It is 8 to 10 weeks for his return. And by return, that is back to the training pitch. There are obvious concerns with this meniscus injury. This could go either way for Bremer. There have been players where this has been a nightmare for on their return, and there are a lot of players, more players, that have come back and haven't had issues. But of course, with us, there's the PTSD of Pogba, Milik, and just J Medical as a whole. So again, nobody will know until he gets back to that training pitch, which is around December 9th as a rough time estimate right now. So what will Juve do in the aftermath? Are we going shopping in January? The majority of the media says absolutely not. Juventus will not go shopping in January. But do you believe that? We were already told Juve's looking at a fullback and a midfielder in January. Under these circumstances, and depending how things go for Bremer, is it hard to believe that we wouldn't be looking for a center back? We needed one last summer. This just proved it. With Cabal and Bremer both out. Now, Kim Min-jae is the first name that comes up today from other outlets, claiming that Juve's already been monitoring for some time and that the player could be looking to leave in January and say goodbye to Bayern Munich. So we wait and see, but I'd be leaning towards us maybe trying to do some shopping, but January shopping absolutely sucks and I hate it. Now, in the meantime, for our current first team, Pedro Felipe, the youngster, called up to train with the first team, but hold on a second, because he's got a muscle strain and he is out for a couple of weeks. Even our safety nets are getting injured. What is in the water in Turin? Nonetheless, Pedro Felipe, a couple of weeks out, all right? Now, the immediate question, what is Tudor going to do in the absence of Bremer now, still without Cabal as well? Will we finally see a formation change, one that he has spoken about practicing and training with, or one that all of us fans have seen the team should be switching to? According to the latest reports, Igor Tudor stays put. He does not see the need to shift out of a three-man back setup in the absence of Bremer and in the absence of Cabal. What apparently is going to happen is the four of Kelly, Rugani, Gatti, and Kalulu will rotate amongst those three center back positions, and now Weston McKennie is going to be used as a main wing back that Kalulu was occupying. That is the latest reports, of course. You know what to do, though. Weigh in. How do you feel about Tudor sticking with the three-man setup? I think it's crazy. It's unnecessary. And you had to switch out of that three-man back setup for a number of other reasons. Now, Bremer's injury just gives you another massive one to shift out of. For me, you've got to go into a 4-3-3. That's just me. You know what to do. Hit me in the comments. Now we get to Kenan Yildiz. A lot of speculation about a difference in salary from demands to what Juve was offering. Today we get the word that Juve has €6 million salary ready for Kenan Yildiz, and they're ready to finally lock in. Of course, we will wait and see when that actually gets closed off. But they're not done there. There's another one from Bayern that Juve's trying to swoop in on, much like they did Kenan Yildiz, and this is 18-year-old Alain Lessina from Bayern. The young winger apparently wants to maybe leave Bayern Munich. He's got a contract that expires next summer, and Juve is reported to be in pole position to land the youngster who, much like Kenan Yildiz, is looking to advance, and he wants first team playing minutes, and Juve is heavily considering making the swoop. So let's wait and see, everybody. That's your news break. You know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC army, and hit me in the comments with your thoughts on today's news. What would you do with the formation? What would your backline be? Let's go and let's mix it up. Until next edition, as always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus, ciao tutti.